get in. No, that's really weird. I guess no one cares. Okay, so who would like to go first? All right, go for it. Say your name and then your stuff.
My name's Connor. My favorite color is blue. I play baseball. My dad was born in Canada. I like those animals and that is surf.
All right, what do y'all think? What do you think he's lying about? Anyone at all?
Yeah, that is surf.
Okay, well that was quick. All right, who'd like to go next? Okay, go for it.
My name's Summer. I'm a triplet. I have 4 siblings. I have 2 dogs. I'm 3 and I play
So that is true. You do like it. Okay. What else? What do y'all think?
Yeah. After
And what did you say?
that, I have 2 dogs.
Okay. I got you. All right, who'd like to go next? Go for it.
I'm Jerry. I have 2 dogs, 1 cat. I was born in Greenville, 1 sister, and 2 brothers.
What do y'all think?
You're born in Greenville. No, I have a cat. 2 years.
What do y'all think? There's only a couple options left now.
2 dogs and 1 sister.
There we go. All right, who's next? Go for it.
I'm Emma. I live in the attic of my house. I have 3 brothers, a cat, and 1 other cat.
Now, when you say the attic,
Like,
Do
they
you-
remodeled it. And
okay, do you have to pull down the? You don't have to pull down the ladder, do you?
No, but there's like a staircase that leads up.
Okay, good. I was worried like every day you were like, all right, and then someone closes you up at night. Go back up there. All right. Yeah, I'm assuming that's true now based off of all of that. All right, so what do y'all think? Go for it. You don't have 3 brothers? Oh, and what was that your lie then?
No, my kid's cat. I don't have a
Oh, okay. Sorry, it gets confusing. All right, who'd like to go next? There's no one on this row. So. One of the 3 of you. Okay.
Okay, my name's Carson. I have a dog. Both of my parents went to college. I play beach volleyball. I have a brother in college and I have
Let's see. Well, I kind of know you, so I don't know if I should play. Well, I know you play volleyball, right? Oh, okay. I think you have a brother. Is that true? Okay. Let's see. I think your parents went to Conley. What are the other 2? I think it's the dog one. Oh, your brother's not in college. Oh, okay. You said your brother's in college. That's what it was. Okay. I was close. I knew you had a brother. I just got confused on what you said. No. All right. Who's next? Good one.
I'm Parker. I've been out of the country. I play guitar. I like to watch and play football. I'm an only child, and I spend most of my time outside.
What do y'all think?
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right. One left.
My name's Matthew. My favorite color is black. I was born in Greenville, 15.
You weren't too unorganized last year, but I feel like that's probably the truth, though. Yeah. What do y'all think? I've narrowed it down to 4 for you. Oh, that is it? You are organized. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, I thought you were okay last year, but, you know, whatever. All right, well, that's it. I was about to say, who wants to go online? There's no one online. It's so weird. There's no emails of people. All right. So from there, let's play the Kahoot then. I've never been a big Kahoot teacher, but I guess I am now because of I can't play any other review games. Can't play Trashketball anymore, unfortunately, because you're all not supposed to be touching the same thing, so we can't do that. Or I'd have to sanitize the ball every time someone went up. It'd be kind of annoying. How do that? Where's my thing? Okay. Play teacher. All right. Go ahead.
Please excuse the interruption. Will students with first period teacher Mills, Faulkner, and Vasquez please report to the media center to get your Chromebook? Please enter through the side entrance on the 200 file. Thank you. Who left? You're fine. I've got to upload all my videos from today anyway, so. All right, we're good. Oh, dang, I just messed up something. It's okay. All right, let's move on. Start. So, I just found this on Kahoot, and then I edited a little bit. I should have edited some words, though, because there's a misspelling, but it is what it is. Would you rather eat the same thing for the rest of your life or watch the same TV series for the rest of your life? That's a little loud. Alright, so most people say watch the same TV series. If you're like me, it wouldn't matter because I watch The Office all the time, so it wouldn't really change anything. I am trying Parks and Rec. I started that yesterday to have something. I was watching Last Chance U. Y'all ever watch that? It's about these community college football teams. It was pretty good. But I figured with everything going on, I kind of want something lighthearted, so I'm trying Parks and Rec. Anyone watch that? Is it good? Yeah, I feel like The Office is better, but it's, you know, it's something different.
All right. Let's go to the next one. Congratulations, you're winning at Would You Rather. Yeah, there's a right answer in it. It is what it is. All right, would you rather go a month without TV/video games or go a month without internet? Wow. Kind of shocked. What are y'all going to do on the internet if you don't have TV or video games? Oh, okay, I guess YouTube. Huh, I see that, yeah. Of course, Snapchat. We gotta be able to Snapchat. Alright, would you rather spend a whole night in a haunted house or spend 1 minute in a room full of spiders? Alright, so most people would do the haunted house. Who are the people with spiders? Spiders. Anyone else? Well, somebody had to have chose spiders. Do what? Oh, all right. Would you rather have an average house in the middle of the city or have a giant mansion miles away from civilization? Okay. Most people pick well, I don't know, it's 53 to 4. Who wants this house in the city? Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling the giant mansion miles away from civilization. Especially right now. I mean, might as well. Might feel differently in a few months, hopefully. Oh, Jerry's on a hot streak of getting the right would you rather question right. All right, would you rather be famous so that everyone knows who you are or live a quiet life in complete privacy? All right, so most people said live quiet and complete privacy. But then most of y'all picked the house in the city, or some of y'all picked the house in the city. I don't know. Y'all confuse me. Y'all don't even know what you want. Oh, there you go. Connor's back. All right, would you have an Xbox One or a PS4? Oh, okay. I'm a PS4 guy myself, which I had a PlayStation 2, had a PlayStation 3. Only logical step up was the PlayStation 4 at that point. And I'm really excited about PlayStation 5 if backwards compatibility is a thing. I don't know about y'all, but some of you know I love some college football, NCAA 14. So I'm really hoping I can backwards compatibility to that, and I don't have to worry about playing my PS3. Let's see. Oh, Jerry's back. Connor got kicked down. So amazing y'all are winning it, would you rather? All right, would you rather be very short or be very tall? Most people said very tall. The discussion in my first period was like, but what if you get to be like 8 foot tall? That's too much at that point. I don't know if I'd want to be 8 feet, you know? But I don't know. I'd be in the NBA, I feel like, if I could be 7 foot tall. Where's my mouse got? There it is. All right, not too much change ups, even though this really doesn't matter. All right, would you rather be really strong or really fast? I know it's flipped, but it bothered someone really badly in one of the classes today. Okay, most people said really fast. That's been 50-50 all day. Like, one class wants to be really strong, one class wants to be really fast. Would you rather be poor and work a job you love, if this is word, or be rich but work at a job you hate? Oh wow, that's the first time that's happened today. Most people usually it's like really on this side, be rich but work a job you hate. I mean, I'm not poor, I wouldn't say, but I enjoy my job. I'd say that's important in life. If you don't enjoy your job, I don't know. It's not gonna matter how much money you get at the end of the day. I mean,
Then again, if you are getting paid like $1 million, I might could do that. I guess I could handle it for that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there you go. Also, depends on the hours. Would you rather not be able to ask questions or not be able to answer questions? I don't think I'd be very good at my job if I couldn't answer questions. Well, most people say not ask questions, which says about in par for the course. All right. Would you rather never be able to touch a human again or never be able to touch an electronic device again? Yeah, this question is a little weird. I'm sorry. Okay, most people said never touch an electronic device. That's surprising too, but y'all are in business law and not like Adobe or something. All right, would you rather have one wish granted right now or have 5 wishes granted 5 years from now? Can you be patient? That's the question. All right, most people said one wish. What would be your one wish right now? Okay, what if you couldn't do unlimited wishes? That's what I said earlier. Someone said, you can't do that. And I was like, oh, okay. What now? Some money. Okay. One person had a really good one. They said, in the coronavirus. I'd be up for that. Honestly, I'd be fine with going back to my normal life if that would work. All right. Would you rather be homeless or not be able to live with family or friends? All right, not be able to live. Y'all don't like your family. You'd rather.
Please excuse the interruption. For students who have first period teachers Hassel, Potter, and Crutchfield, please report to the media center. Come in from the side on the second hall. Thank you.
All right. Would you rather sit all day or stand all day? Now we're back in school. Y'all basically sit all day anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I'll kick you out. Well done. You can try to get back in. All right, dead even. We'll keep moving, and you can kind of watch along with us. Because it's not like we're keeping score, really. So, would you rather go to jail for a year or live in your car for a year? Wow. Usually it's been car and no jail. Who picked go to jail? Okay. You just don't want to live in your car that badly? I understand. That would kind of suck. But going to jail for a year would kind of suck too. Let's see. Would you rather be stuck in a house with people you hate? You may have experienced this recently, or be stuck in a house alone. Okay, so y'all must have been okay with the past 6 months. All right. Would you rather be dumb but live in a world of geniuses, or be a genius and live in a world of dumb people? Oh wow, most people said be a genius and live in a world of dumb. The only thing is, someone made up a good point. If you're the only smart person, you might not have all like the technology you have, you know. Unless you're such a genius, you could just make it yourself. I don't know. Things to think about. All right. Moving on, this is a weird one. I don't know why this is the last one, but would you rather play PUBG or play Fortnite? I think Fortnite's slowly dying. Maybe not. All right, who picked Fortnite? Curious. Okay. Who picked PUBG? Okay, cool. All right. Let's see who won. Matthew came in third. Connor and good job at winning Would You Rather. All right. So, yeah, I should have found one that didn't have a correct answer, but, whatever. I might actually start using Kahoot more now. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is where you're going to need to go each day. People home viewing this later, make sure you are looking at that every day around this time if you can. If not, it's okay. But basically, I just want you to be going to Canvas and kind of looking at those things. You'll go to announcements most days. I'll share my screen. Cool. You'll go to announcements most days. For instance, tomorrow, you can see that I've got one delayed for tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. I'm releasing them in the morning in case, like, for some reason you have internet access in the morning or something, but you don't have internet access later in the day. Whatever. It'll be the morning of the day that we're doing stuff. Another thing is with anything we do this first week and probably even the next week, nothing's going to be due, like, immediately. Even if we have an assignment, I'm going to put the due date in the future. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. Everything's fine. I'm still learning on how I'm trying to get everything up, like.
Please excuse the interruption. Students that have the first period teacher, Drew, Daniels, and
Who's
Cook,
Drew?
please report to the media center coming through the side door.
Mr. Drew? I don't know who that is. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out kind of how I want to hold my class. The main thing is I will have a Zoom every single day, but that doesn't necessarily mean we'll be on doing something. Like, I'll just have it open so you can get on and ask me questions if you want. But tomorrow we're going to go over our first PowerPoint, so tomorrow will be a day that I have Zoom up. That won't really matter for y'all because you'll be here, but in the future there'll be PowerPoints, for instance, and it would be to your benefit to either watch them in person or just go back and watch them later. But obviously it'll be more fun if you're kind of interacting with us when we're doing those. So each day, for instance, if you look at, this is my class right here, my Adobe class. So I've posted video from day one, and that's basically how I'll do it. It'll just be in the announcements, and you'll have some kind of video that I saved from Zoom. Other than that, you can find your assignments in the, I'm on the wrong page. Trying to do too much. You can find all your assignments on the assignments link. For instance, we're going to probably do this one tomorrow. We're going to do some other stuff. Like I said, though, even if the due date ends up being this week or whatever, a lot of times it might say late or something. I don't pay attention to that, honestly. Now, if you are blatantly just not doing work and then turning it in too late, that's an issue. But usually how the way I run the class is everything's due at the end of the 6 weeks. If you get it into me, I'll usually grade it. Now, I'll tell you if something's time sensitive, it needs to be in by this date. There's a project and you need to get it in. Most stuff, though, if you're not here or something, there's a 3-day policy with most Pitt County schools, classes or whatever. I don't abide by that. I just get it in by the 6 weeks. If it's past the 6 weeks, I'm not grading it. So, unless you were really sick or something, or you were out for some other situation, then I'll do a grade change form. But you can see there is a lot of stuff to do, but a lot of these activities are actually kind of fun. Some of them are just worksheets. Bear with me. It's the best way to learn this material. You still have a state final with this course, but not to worry. My scores are usually pretty high, so I expect you all to make a 90 or above on it. So I think in 2 semesters now of teaching it, because they didn't test last semester, but in 2 semesters of teaching it, I'm usually like 93 or 96% of the class pass. So just do what you're supposed to do, you'll be fine. No worries. Test is pretty easy if you just pay attention, follow You can also go to the modules. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I published this one, but I haven't published this one yet. Oh no, I have. Wow. Sometimes I publish them, sometimes I don't, because I don't want y'all to work ahead, but I think I might just leave them published. A lot of times I'll forget to publish them like that. So if there's any time there's something like I've assigned you in your announcements and it's not there and you can't find it, just email me and say, Mr. Haddock, you forgot to do something, and I'll say, okay, and I'll have it done for you immediately. Speaking of emailing, you can email me at any time of the day. I mean, you can email me at 1 o'clock in the morning. That does not mean I'm going to answer you at 1 o'clock in the morning, but, you know, you at least send it. I think the latest I've emailed someone is midnight. Someone's really worried about an assignment. I emailed them back. Now, if you just ask me, what are we doing tomorrow? And at midnight, I'm not going to answer you. I'll just talk to you tomorrow. But if you got something you're really concerned about and I can see, you just mark it urgent, or like saying the, thing like, hey, I'm not going to be in class because I'm sick, obviously, with what's going on, If you get sick and you really just want to tell me, that's fine. Email me and I'll get to you as soon as possible. I'm usually very quick to email back. So, all right. Other than that, that's some of the main stuff I wanted to go over. Like I said, you can go to modules, and that's kind of breaks up our course a little bit better. We will use discussions a tad bit. I'm assuming everyone kind of knows how to, work in Adobe. Not Adobe. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out what this is from. I don't remember doing this. What is this from? I didn't. What? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really confused. Okay, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, we'll use discussions. I'm assuming everyone kind of knows how to use Canvas, considering that's what we were using last semester. So no big deal. All right. Other than that, I have one other thing I wanted to go over, and this always happens on the first day of school. I'm usually like first period, I've planned out well. Second period or third period, I'm good. By the time I get to fourth period, I just fly through it because I've already done it like 2 or 3 times. So we're just going to have a lot of free time today. All right. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to, I always lose the modules link. All right. So we're going to go to ethics problem. We're going to talk about that. All right. So I always go through these ethics questions because it's the first section we go through in business law, and I do it on the first day because they're actually kind of fun and it gets y'all talking a little bit. So there's a runaway trolley barreling down the railway tracks. Ahead on the tracks there are 5 people tied up and unable to move. Why they're tied up, I don't know. Don't ask me. The trolley is headed straight for them. You are standing some distance off the train yard next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice that there is one person on the side track that you have 2 options. Do nothing and allow the trolley to kill 5 people on the main track, or pull the lever, diverting the trolley onto the side track where it will kill 1 person, which is more ethical option. Or more simply, what is the right thing to do? So what do y'all think? What would you do? Kill the 1? Raise your hand if you'd kill the 1. Raise your hand if you just let it happen. Just let it be what it is. Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to talk about it, but there's all ethical reasoning for both of what you all did. For instance, y'all's thoughts are, if I don't do anything, then I technically haven't done anything wrong. And that's correct. At the same time, y'all's thoughts are, I can save 5 people and only kill 1, and that's an ethical way of thinking as well, which we will get into tomorrow. So that's good. And there's really no wrong answers here. There's no wrong or right answers. It's just, what would you do? And it's a situation you hope you never are in, obviously. And how you would get in this situation, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Someone's tied people up on train tracks. Were we in an old Western movie? But anyway. All right, so here we go. Let's see. As before, so this is a little bit different. As before, a trolley is hurtling down a track towards 5 people. You're on a bridge under which it will pass, and you can stop it by putting something very heavy in front of it. As it happens, there's a very fat man next to you. Your only way to stop the trolley is to push him over the bridge onto a track, killing him to save 5. Should you proceed? So, do you push the guy over, killing him, basically stopping anything, anything to get that train to stop, by pushing him over? Or do you, again, let the 5 people just die?
What are y'all's thoughts?
Okay.
Let him go?
Do you get charged with murder?
Yeah, you would probably. There's a good chance you get charged with murder.
I charge with murder.
Yeah. Go for it. Anybody think you should push the guy? Okay, so no one thinks you. Okay, good. This went a whole lot better than my last semester because they were all pushing, and I was like, oh wow, okay, we're pretty dark. So, but yeah, and honestly, that was the first year I've actually had some people say not to pull the lever, which is good. I like when there's actually like some differences because last semester everyone just yelled out, "Kill him," and I was just like, okay, we're not really thinking about this at all. We're just bloodthirsty. Now this one's hard. Okay. A brilliant transplant surgeon has 5 patients, each in need of a different organ, each of whom will die without that organ. Unfortunately, there are no organs available to perform any of these 5 transplant operations. A healthy young traveler just passing through the city the doctor works in is come in for a routine checkup. Why the traveler decided to get a checkup on his travels, I don't know. But in the course of doing the checkup, the doctor discovers his organs are compatible with the 5 of his dying patients. Suppose further that if the young man were to disappear, no one would suspect the doctor. Do you support the morality of the doctor to kill that tourist to provide his healthy organs to those 5 dying people and save their lives? Do you think he shouldn't kill the person? Okay. Anybody think he should kill the person? Okay, let's make it one step further. What if you're the doctor and the 5 people are your family members and the stranger is the person? Do you do it now? Someone say yeah.
Wait, so you kill one random person?
Yeah, you kill one random person. You kill. Just think of 5 family members or 5 people close to you. Just save those people.
You get caught.
It said there's no way. It said suppose further that if the young man were to disappear, no one would suspect the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know. It's a hard question, and if it was my family, I might. I don't know. It makes me sound dark, I know, but you're not in that situation, Have y'all ever watched? I watched a movie over the weekend. It made me think of the ethics stuff. Have y'all ever watched Passengers?
Yeah.
It's got Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence in it. He's got a little ethical dilemma at the beginning of that. No one's going to be mad if I mean, it doesn't spoil the ending, but it will spoil some of the movie. Is that okay? Okay. He's got ethical dilemma. Basically, who hasn't seen it? A few people. Okay, so I don't want to make sure I wasn't like explaining a movie and y'all like, we've seen it, we know. Shut up. Anyway, basically, he's on this big spaceship that's supposed to take them to a new planet. There's like 5,000 people. Well, his happens to wake him up, and it's basically they're traveling at so many, light years away. They basically have to hibernate them, so they wake up 120 years in the future, but they're the same age because they're like hibernating. But he wakes up 90 years before he's supposed to get there, so he's all by himself. Well, he kind of becomes almost infatuated after him being there for a year. He kind of starts to lose it. He becomes infatuated with another passenger who's not awake, so he wakes her up intentionally because he doesn't want to be alone. So, like, ethically, it's completely wrong to wake her up, but at the same time, he's losing his mind. So, like, he wakes her up, and then she's pretty ticked. I won't spoil the rest of the movie. You can go watch it if you want. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, has anyone heard those before? I'm assuming possibly. Yeah.
Please excuse interruption. At this time, we have called all of the first period classes except Ms. Armour. So this time we need Ms. Armour's first period, and then any student that if you missed when we called your first period teacher for whatever reason and you have your paperwork, please come to the media center now. Thank you.
All right. No one needs to go, right? Y'all are good device-wise, everything? Okay. Just making sure. But anyway, so yeah. So a few of us heard them, some of us haven't. Anybody else know any good ethical questions? All right, well, I'm going to YouTube some then. Because we've got another 30 minutes, and I'm at least going to kill a little more time. Then I'll let y'all kind of have at it. All right, I'm going to end the Zoom meeting. So if you are watching this in the future, I feel really weird. If you're watching this in the future, this is all we went over. We went over Canvas, kind of how it works. You might want to explore Canvas a tad bit.
and go from there. So that's it. If you have any questions, just please email me. Like I said to them earlier, just email me anytime. I'll get back with you. Adios.